Hey, what's up everybody? It's AJ with Trax here, and I'm doing another walk around. This right here is the brand new 2023 Can-Am Renegade 1000 XMR. This thing is a beast. I'm back out here again. I know it doesn't look like mud running time, but we got this thing a little late in the season and Mother Nature changed and flipped over to winter on us. So we are out running mud in the winter and we're having a blast doing it. The Can-Am XMR 1000 for 23 is just, like I said, it's a beast. This thing is insane looking. In my opinion, I think this is the best mud-specific ATV ever built by anybody. I think it beats all the rest out. This thing is insane. In Renegade form, I like it better than Outlander. I like the sight lines that you get with the tighter bodywork. I like the sporty feel of it. XMR 1000 package comes with the awesome front bumper on it. It comes with this kind of, I don't know, this is probably like a 12-year-old comment, but that's okay. I think it looks almost like animalistic, like a dinosaur up here. This looks like the pod on something. It's just like, it's real aggressive and kind of like, you know, prehistoric looking. It's mean. It's really mean looking. 30-inch cryptids all the way around. They are a square tire setup, and these are a great tire built by ITP. They're really durable, really strong. The rubber compound was built not to wear out quick, not to chunk, but they still deliver a pretty decent ride on trail. Like, I'm not saying it's an all-terrain tire. Don't go out and think that you're gonna, you know, run with an all-terrain tire all day. You're not. You're gonna feel it, but it's still really respectable. You can ride this thing and have fun. Part of the reason that you can do that is because it has Fox QS3 shocks on it. The QS3s are really easy to adjust. Thumb clicker, high, medium, low compression, super simple, set it and forget it. When you go into the pit, you can put them on really high compression so the shocks stay a bit stiffer. When you get back out on the trail, soften them up and let the ride come to you. The whole package underneath is completely guarded by a nice aluminum skid plate. There's a really thick, beefy aluminum skid plate under the whole thing. Connects up to this nice little kind of front winch mount bumper on the front, which hides your Can-Am 3,500 pound winch, which we all know you're gonna need. Even though this is great in the mud, you're probably gonna push it a little bit further than you think. And with 1,000 cc's under the hood, you're definitely gonna go a little further than you think. So getting stuck is inevitable. One of the things I really like about this pod on this XMR, when you start this thing up, it's like, I don't know, it's like something from a cartoon. There's this speaker right in front of you, and it's just playing the sounds of the engine and the drivetrain. You can hear the belt and the clutch and the whine and all the noises, and it's like Dr. Zeus kicking right out in front of you. It's pretty funny actually, but it's awesome because I love engine noise and I love the clutch and driveline noise. It's not loud, but you can just hear that it's projecting it right at you because obviously these are the intakes. So nice high intakes. You got a great snorkel kit from the factory, and let's be honest, yes, there's a lot of good aftermarket snorkel kits out there. None of them even hold a candle to the factory kits because the factory kits were built by engineers, designed in the factory, meant to work with all the body work, plumbed in properly, and they're really, really good. I mean, sure, if you're going in stuff that's completely submerged right over the top of where this pod is, you're gonna need something extended, but I mean, for 99.999% of people who are running a mud ATV, this is the best way to go when you buy a real XMR and you get the snorkel kit on it. It also comes with like the hand guards. It comes with the, well, we call it the mountain grab bar because in snowmobiling that's where these came from, but it comes with the grab bar. So if you need to get off the side of the rig a little bit, it's just nice for getting on and off because this is a little bit higher. Suspension is pushed out a bit further. It's running on 30s. It's a taller vehicle. So it's nice just to have this grab bar here. When it comes to the engine itself, the 1,000 cc Rotax, it does a great job of delivering all 91 horsepower down to the ground. These tires never hesitate to spin. I mean, there's tons and tons of horsepower here. And I really think that it's all about torque when it comes to spinning these tires, especially when you put it into low range and you get this thing really loaded up. It's all about torque to get those spinning, all four of them especially, when you got the front diff locked up. And that's another cool thing. You can fully lock the front diff on this vehicle, which is great. You can also go into ITC drive mode and you can select either work or sport. Now this is one area where maybe I would probably change something if I had the opportunity to. I'd probably put like work, trail, and sport, but that's okay. It's, you know, it is what it is. In work mode, the throttle is really tame. It's really subtle. You can, you know, back it onto a trailer or back it off of the trailer, drive it onto the trailer, drive around the parking lot. It's not like, you know, blippy or anything like that at all. It's really, really laid back and mellow. Sport mode obviously gives you everything it's got right there on the ground. I think there is room for one more mode in this, but it works just fine. It is cool because on the handlebars, when you lock the front diff, there is now a little icon that comes up and actually glows. I like that because in the past, sometimes Can-Am's little logo for diff lock and unlock everybody asks you, they're like, which one means the diff's locked? Which one means it isn't? Because it's a little circle and either it's solid or it's not. And you're like, oh yeah, okay. Now you know which one means that the diff's locked. So one of the things that I really like is the aluminum foot pegs on here. They're on top of a steel floor plate, which is really nice. So you're talking much more structural durability down here than just a plastic footboard. And that's really important because when you're running through big pits, when you're going through stuff that's got, you know, skeggy sticks and rocks and whatnot, you don't want to worry about some big chunk of wood coming up through the bottom and, you know, going into your leg. That can happen. This is safe. I like this. It's really nice and it works well. Some of the other cool features about this ATV, obviously, it's got the beadlock rims on it. You're probably going to need those with that kind of horsepower. But the ergonomics and the feel of this vehicle, it's really, really comfortable. You can still trail ride it and have a great time. You can go out and rip with the buddies. Really enjoyable. It feels comfortable. It feels confident. It's still fast and sporty. Like I said before, I think this is, in my opinion, the best mud-specific ATV that's ever been built. Not by a little bit either. Like, this thing is first rate, top class. I absolutely love it. And I think Can-Am is just hitting every target square, right dead center. I mean, right in the middle of that red bullseye, that's where the arrow's gone. So, and I think the competition has to go back to the drawing board because this thing raises the bar in every category. Now, I'm not going to forget to turn this on and rev it up for you. Make sure you come back to Trax's YouTube, check out the full test ride that's going to be dropping soon.